In the small town of Willow Creek, Deputy Frank Thompson was known for his unique approach to law enforcement. With a twinkle in his eye and a playful grin, he was more of a local character than a typical deputy. He wore his badge with pride but often found himself bending the rules for what he called the greater good. Instead of merely enforcing the law, Frank believed in making friends and keeping spirits high, which led him to adopt some rather unorthodox methods. Rumors swirled around him like autumn leaves in the wind. He was famous for trading pardons not just for good behavior, but for something far more curious: kisses. Women and men alike would joke about his charm, teasing that a simple peck on the cheek could earn you a free pass for minor infractions. Some townsfolk found it amusing, while others raised their eyebrows in disbelief. Despite his odd ways, Frank had a good heart and genuinely cared for the people of Willow Creek. He would often lend an ear to anyone who needed it, listening to stories over a cup of coffee at the local diner. However, his penchant for playful transactions made many wonder where the line between humor and authority truly lay. Little did he know that his unusual practice would lead to unexpected twists, especially with one particular bride who held a secret that could change everything. It all started one sunny afternoon at the Willow Creek County Fair. Deputy Frank Thompson, stationed near the pie-eating contest, noticed a gathering crowd as people laughed and shared stories. With a mischievous spark in his eye, he decided to join in on the fun. When a local man teased him about his strict enforcement of rules, Frank quipped back, "How about a kiss instead of a fine?" The crowd erupted in laughter, and a playful tradition was born. As word spread, it became a staple in the town. Minor offenses could be forgiven with a simple peck on the cheek. People chuckled at the absurdity of it all. A lady who accidentally let her cow wander into the street received a kiss from her husband and left with a free pass, while another man used his charm to get away with forgetting to pay for his lemonade. The town buzzed with stories of Frank's antics, some humorous and others bordering on scandalous. Though many found Frank's approach entertaining, not everyone was pleased. Some believed that trading pardons for kisses blurred the lines of authority, sparking gossip about favoritism and ethics. The deputy's playful behavior brought joy but also raised eyebrows among those who were serious about law and order. Meanwhile, residents couldn't help but wonder what kind of trouble might arise when someone with a hidden agenda crossed paths with this unconventional deputy. Amid the laughter and chatter of Willow Creek, a young bride named Clara was preparing for her wedding day. With her heart full of hope, she dreamed of starting a new life with her fiancé, Sam. However, Clara carried a secret that weighed heavily on her. She had made mistakes in the past that still haunted her. The thought of marrying Sam filled her with joy, yet the fear of being judged loomed over her like a dark cloud. As Clara learned about Deputy Frank Thompson's unusual way of granting pardons, she felt a flicker of excitement. If she could find a way to wipe the slate clean and start fresh, it would mean everything to her. The idea of trading a kiss for a pardon intrigued her, but it also filled her with uncertainty. Would it truly help her, or would it only complicate things further? On the day before her wedding, Clara found herself wandering around town, lost in thought. She saw couples sharing kisses and laughter while discussing the deputy's antics. Inspired by the playful atmosphere and desperate for freedom from her past, she decided to seek out Frank. She hoped that this unconventional transaction might just give her the chance to embrace her future without the burdens that held her back. Little did Clara know that this decision would lead to an unexpected twist in both her life and the deputy's playful scheme. As Clara walked through the bustling streets of Willow Creek, her heart raced not just with thoughts of love and new beginnings, but also with the weight of her concealed secret. Hidden beneath her wedding dress was a small derringer, a tiny yet powerful gun that she had kept since a tumultuous time in her life. A symbol of both protection and fear, the derringer served as a reminder of the choices she had made and the danger she had narrowly escaped. Clara had acquired the weapon during a dark period when she felt threatened and vulnerable. It was meant to be a safeguard against those who had wronged her, but over time, it became more than just an object. It transformed into a burden that haunted her. The memories associated with it were filled with regret and pain, making her feel trapped in her past even as she tried to move forward. Now, on the eve of her wedding, Clara's decision to keep the derringer hidden weighed heavily on her conscience. She wanted to embrace a life free from fear and mistakes, yet part of her felt that carrying this secret would always hold her back. As she contemplated trading a kiss for a pardon from the deputy, she also wrestled with whether she could truly let go of the past, both the weapon and the memories it represented. Little did she know how intertwined these two aspects of her life would soon become in an unexpected twist of fate. The sun began to set, casting a warm glow over Willow Creek as Clara approached the park where Deputy Frank Thompson often held his playful sessions of pardons. Her heart raced, caught between two paths. Should she trade a kiss for a chance to erase her past, or reveal the hidden derringer that symbolized her fears? The weight of the small weapon pressed against her thigh, a constant reminder of the safety she had sought in darker times. As she neared the deputy, laughter and chatter filled the air, and she found herself hesitating. Clara watched Frank interact with townsfolk, sharing light-hearted moments and exchanging kisses for forgiving smiles. The joy in the park made her long for a carefree existence, free from the shadows of her past. Just then, a couple nearby exchanged a sweet kiss, and it struck her how simple love can be, yet so complicated for her. Clara took a deep breath, feeling the coolness of the metal under her dress. Thoughts raced through her mind. Would revealing the derringer provide her with protection or plunge her deeper into despair? Was it time to confront her past once and for all? Or would a simple kiss from the deputy truly allow her to move forward? The moment was critical. With each heartbeat, she felt the pull of both choices. In a world where love could be traded so easily for forgiveness, Clara stood at the crossroads of redemption. A kiss or a hidden truth could forever alter her fate. Clara took a deep breath as she stepped forward, her heart pounding like a drum. Deputy Frank Thompson stood under the warm glow of the setting sun, chatting with a group of townsfolk who laughed and playfully nudged each other. Clara felt exposed, her palms sweaty against the fabric of her dress, and she hesitated for a moment before approaching him. "Deputy Thompson," she called out, her voice barely above a whisper. Frank turned, his face breaking into a welcoming smile that momentarily eased her anxiety. "Clara, what brings you here? Ready for your pardon?" he teased, his eyes sparkling with mischief. Clara stuttered, struggling to find the right words. "I need to talk to you about trading." The laughter around them faded as Frank's expression shifted to one of curiosity and concern. "What do you mean?" he asked gently, sensing the tension in her voice. Clara glanced down at the weight pressing against her thigh, feeling the cool metal beneath her wedding dress. "I want a pardon," she said finally. "But I also have something I need to confess." Frank's brow furrowed slightly as he leaned closer. "You know it's just kisses for pardons around here," he said softly. Clara could feel the weight of his gaze penetrating through her facade. "I'm not sure if I can do that," she admitted, tears threatening to spill from her eyes. "What if I told you that I have something hidden? Something that could change everything?" The air grew thick with tension as Frank studied her closely, sensing the gravity of the moment and wondering what secret lay behind Clara's troubled expression. Clara took a shaky breath and decided to speak her truth. "Deputy Thompson, I'm here because I want a pardon, yes, but also—" She hesitated, the words wrestling in her throat. "I have something that could change your view of me forever." Frank leaned in closer, his playful demeanor now tinged with curiosity. "What do you mean?" he urged, concern threading through his voice. Clara felt a mix of fear and determination welling up inside her as she finally unfolded her story. "I have a past that I'm not proud of, and this derringer," she said while trembling slightly, "was meant for protection against people who hurt me." As she lifted the hem of her dress just enough to reveal the concealed weapon, Frank's expression shifted from surprise to seriousness. His eyes widened not with fear but with recognition. "Clara," he said slowly, "that gun belongs to someone I know. I've been trying to figure out where it went. You might be tangled in something deeper than you realize." Clara's heart sank as realization washed over her. The weapon had once belonged to a notorious criminal connected to the very dangers she sought protection from. With this twist revealed, the path forward grew more complex. Now, not only did she have to navigate her own fears, but also the implications of being linked to a criminal past. Suddenly, the seemingly light-hearted exchange of kisses for pardons became a dangerous dance intertwined with secrets and looming threats, leaving Clara feeling both trapped and terrified. In the tense moments following Clara's revelation, Deputy Frank Thompson quickly assessed the situation. Understanding the potential danger Clara faced, he decided to take charge. "Clara," he said firmly but compassionately, "I'll make sure you're safe, but we need to report this weapon and find out who it truly belongs to." With Clara's consent, they headed to the sheriff's office, where Frank documented the discovery. The news of the derringer spread through town like wildfire, and soon rumors began swirling about Clara's past and her connection to a criminal. The once playful tone of Frank's pardon for kisses practice shifted dramatically as people questioned his judgment in enforcing such an unconventional tradition. As they filed the report, Clara felt a mix of relief and fear. She was grateful for Frank's support, but knew her life was now tangled in a web much larger than herself. This incident brought unwanted attention not only to her past but also to Frank, thrusting him into a role that required both bravery and integrity. In the weeks that followed, investigations revealed that the derringer had been stolen long ago from a notorious individual now behind bars. With this information, Clara finally felt free to move forward with her life. She married Sam in a beautiful ceremony supported by newfound friends and allies in Willow Creek. Frank learned to navigate his role more carefully, realizing that humor must sometimes yield to responsibility. They formed an unexpected friendship through this ordeal, united by their shared experience. A reminder that sometimes redemption comes with unexpected consequences, but also new beginnings. In the weeks following the incident, Willow Creek buzzed with chatter and speculation as the townspeople reacted to Clara's revelation and its fallout. Some residents found humor in the bizarre turn of events. They joked about how a kiss could lead to uncovering a hidden gun, and old-timers shared stories of their own peculiar encounters with lawmen. Next thing you know, one man chuckled, "They'll be trading hugs for community service." However, beneath the laughter lay valuable lessons. Many villagers began to reflect on the nature of their community and what it truly meant to support one another. Tension around Clara's past slowly dissipated as people learned that everyone has secrets, and sometimes those secrets can lead to redemption rather than judgment. Frank Thompson became somewhat of a local hero for stepping up to help Clara, proving that even a playful deputy can handle serious matters with grace and compassion. The townsfolk admired his ability to balance humor with responsibility, culminating in newfound trust toward him. As Clara prepared for her wedding, neighbors came together to shower her with kindness, offering hands-on help for decorations and shared laughter as they reminisced about the unusual circumstances that brought them closer together. The wedding became not just a celebration of love, but also a community gathering that embraced acceptance and support. In the end, Willow Creek emerged stronger and more united, reminding everyone that even through unexpected twists, bonds can deepen, and new beginnings can arise from the most surprising situations. In the end, the story of Clara and Deputy Frank Thompson serves as a poignant reminder of the intertwined themes of love, deception, and redemption. Clara's journey through fear and uncertainty led her to confront her past, illustrating that true bravery often lies in vulnerability. Her choice to reveal the hidden derringer was not only a moment of honesty, but also a step towards liberation, allowing her to embrace love without the shackles of regret. Deputy Frank, initially seen as a whimsical figure trading kisses for pardons, revealed depth and strength when faced with Clara's dilemma. His actions underscored the importance of responsibility and a willingness to guide others through their darkest moments. He learned that humor can bridge gaps within a community, but must be balanced with genuine care and respect for those he serves. The community of Willow Creek emerged transformed, finding strength in unity and acceptance as they rallied around Clara. This experience taught them that everyone carries burdens, and compassion can create pathways toward healing. The enduring bonds forged during Clara's wedding celebration symbolized the power of connections strengthened by shared trials. Ultimately, this tale resonates with readers as a celebration of resilience in the face of adversity. Love prevails not only through romantic gestures but also through acts of kindness, understanding, and the belief that redemption is possible for all, regardless of their past. In Willow Creek, laughter and lessons walk hand in hand, proving that even the most unexpected circumstances can lead to new beginnings filled with hope.